Brawny and bold, here is the bear. Your financial positions, you should be aware. Spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to be strong and fair. All right, let's get started with tarot, and I'll end this reading with a reading regarding your oracle message on how to better love yourself. How can you better love yourself? Pile 1. How can pile 1 better love themselves? And I will not be reading reversals on this reading. Ooh, that one definitely wants to come out. I just figured Capricorn energy. I don't feel like doing reversals, so I'm not doing reversals. I'm not going to force myself to do something that doesn't serve me right now. I feel like this one wants to be it. Okay. Pile 1. Let's see what tarot you have. You have the 10 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. Wow. On this side, you have the 9 of Swords, the Chariot, and the 6 of Cups. Okay. Let's do it like that. Alrighty. Pile 1. So you have the 9 of Swords here twice. I'm getting that there is a communication. Yes, there is a communication regarding something that you cannot bear. Literally, you cannot bear it anymore. And I think that the reason why you're having a hard time is because you once had a very sweet connection with someone. And in Capricorn, it's generally an energy of feeling like you're serving your purpose, feeling confident that you're on a good path towards happiness. And I fear, pile number 1, that you're struggling on seeing your path. And this Knight of Wands has caused you some struggle. And I think that you were victorious in the past with this person regarding like whatever your connection is. And you're not feeling too confident about this connection anymore. and like, yeah, you're really in pain, honestly, with the Ten of Swords here. This card says, I think it says ruin. Yes, it says ruin there. So you're feeling like this Knight of Wands like ruined you. Purse, cost, abundance. Hold on to your money. Life gets expensive. All you need is coming. Okay. Let's get a couple more of these. Dedication, longevity, and loyalty. Stay true to yourself. Stay focused on big goals and say yes to proven methods. So this card is really telling me that you've been kind of like in your head regarding like a major disappointment. And unfortunately, the oracle message is you need to focus on your own life path and not be so concerned over controlling, you know, whether or not someone else's life path is converging with yours. Pile number 1. Govern, manage, seat, make critical decisions, take a leadership role, and secure a higher position. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting from this Capricorn reading, pile number 1, Capricorn full moon, that you really need to focus on being financially independent and secure a position that you feel in life you can be victorious and maybe re-engage with the Knight of Wands. I feel like the Knight of Wands has like broken your heart over like not being able to provide for you financially. So this reading is saying like if you are dedicated to this connection that you have with someone, Knight of Wands, maybe a fire sign that you have history with, or it could be a Cancer. It's saying that if you have history with this person and they're letting you down because you're not providing for yourself, to like focus on this dedicated loyalty in your heart. Like you clearly care about this connection, pile number 1, but you're currently not putting in enough work to warrant this person's commitment to you. And like you can do better by focusing on your own internal path and where you need to build your skills and purpose in life. So I hope this was helpful, pile number 1. This was a very straightforward message. I don't feel the need to pull any further cards. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Again, this is Helen. Thank you so much for joining me. And hopefully you'll return for my next pick a card reading. Stay blessed. Bye. Look at that guy. Or girl. I can't tell. The scythe cuts bare, danger stalks too. Of strangers beware, they can harm you. If nearby cards hold favorable view, with swift action, you'll overcome too. Okay. So I'm getting from the scythe, like a lot of people associate the death with the scythe because of the Grim Reaper, and it just seemed appropriate to use the Scythe card because the Grim Reaper is a transporter to the other world, And Capricorn is associated with the Devil card. So if you chose this pile, you got some explaining to do. Just kidding. If you chose the Scythe card and number 10, I'm getting that you're near the end of a harvest, or you are deciding to maybe put down your hand and make your final bet or something like that, and or turn something in, like you're close to completion, or you've already completed something. The scythe is what farmers used to use to harvest wheat and corn, maybe. I'm not sure if you can use a scythe to harvest corn. That would be quite difficult. Potentially. But anyway, I digress. Let us get into your reading. I'm going to start with these 2 tarot decks, and I did shuffle them, but I will go ahead and do one more. And then do some shuffling like this. So pile 2, what do they need to do to love themselves more? I almost said work on. I did a work on reading. If you want to watch that one too, might be helpful. But this one is specifically about how we can love ourselves more. So how can pile 2 love themselves more? Ooh, that card very decidedly told me, take me. Okay, this one. All right. I'll shuffle this deck once. Let's get 3 cards for pile 2. These top 3 want to be chosen. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. Pile number 2, you have the Page of Wands. Okay. You have the Temperance, and I will not be doing reversals because this is Capricorn and I don't feel like doing reversals, so deal with it. Temperance. King of Swords. The 4 of Pentacles. The 3 of Cups. Ooh, this is a fun reading, pile 2. This says abundance. And this says earth power, I think. Earthly power. And the 8 of Wands. Swiftness. All right. All right. So, pile 2. Pile 2, what does your reading say? Yes, I am getting confirmation from these cards that you are near the end of a cycle and you're ready. You are ready to celebrate. You have been storing up your energy with this 4 of Pentacles, and you are inviting people into your life. You're in a social connection phase of your life, and the Page of Wands is someone curious. They're not shy to new connections, right? I think that this represents you, since this was the first card I flipped over. And I think you are out there exploring new connections and new social groups, pile number 2, and you are enjoying yourself. You are this King of Swords. You are embodying like a curiosity and this intellectual power, and you're wielding it. You're also putting to use a good method of moderation. I'm getting pile number 2 that you might be someone who is conservative, or maybe even a Capricorn, even though I'm not getting Capricorn cards. I have this sense that you may be either an air sign or an earth sign. Yeah, so let's pull a couple oracle cards for this reading. Let's do 3 oracle cards. Let's just see what you need to love yourself more. So you need details, you need a viewpoint, and you need to review. Read the fine print, not all is what it seems, and take time to examine. Okay. I think this card is speaking to me. You need speed, ride, race. Go at your own pace. Take the long way around, and someone wants to compete with you. Pile number 2. Okay, yeah. I was getting that. Let me talk about it in just a second. Let me get this last card. So you need to carry, clean, and you need tools. Others can help with burdens. Declutter your space and use the right instruments. Okay. So, pile number 2. This is an interesting reading. What you need to love yourself more is to really decide that this is the direction I'm going in. Oops, sorry, this hasn't been in focus here, has it? I'm getting a very clear sign from this reading that you might be going a little too hard on the like celebration, and like you were storing up your energy and like you've been expending it. You might be missing some details in your very swift movement through life right now, even though you are practicing moderation and you're trying to remain aware of that. The King of Swords, he is a responsible, smart character, but I will say he's the king of the air suit, so he can be kind of an airhead, you know what I mean? He can be kind of like stuck in his head and not really like living in the moment. And I think because you're stuck in your head, you might be missing something like in front of you that you could see. You see how this Page of Wands is looking up? He's not looking at the ground. It's almost like he's embodying this, like, you know, boisterous spirit. He is very confident, right? And the King of Swords is also confident, but he's confident in a different way. He's confident in how he speaks, what he's saying. The Page of Wands is, you know, exploring new topics, and he's more of a listener. He does bring a message, but he's more about consuming messages and, you know, exploring new avenues. But he can symbolize, it could potentially be you or another person, but I'm getting from this reading specifically that is you, pile number 2. You are in a state of, the world is my oyster. I can do what I wish. And you're ready to harvest your life. You actually feel like you're set up for success. And what you need to love yourself more is to notice these details. Notice maybe what, you know, isn't really serving your aspirations. Like this Page of Wands, he's exploring everything. He's not just exploring the right path. So just make sure that you are addressing that you're on the correct path, because like you can't expend all this energy that you've saved with just anyone. I think the message here is to maybe declutter your friend group. Like I'm getting a message for you to love yourself better. You might need to like really ask, what do these relationships serve my path, and how can I mutually benefit, not just benefit from, but mutually serve my community and benefit from this connection with these people. If you're in a place, pile number 2, where you don't feel connected with your community, this message is suggesting that connecting in a deeper way and noticing the details of the quality of your interactions and the quality of your relationships and the direction of your life will serve your highest good right now. I hope that that was helpful, pile number 2, and that you'll like and subscribe to my channel, Fizzy Tarot. Again, this is Helen. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I enjoyed doing it for you. Toodles, stay blessed. Hey, pile 3, you chose the anchor card, which is 35 or number 8. And the anchor is a sign of a stable event, basked in sunshine, secure and content. When the anchor is some distance away from you, hope will fade and leave life askew. So, I don't know why I can't say basked. There we go. In sunshine. So like something is clear to you, pile number 3. Hey, sorry about that. My other mic actually died and I lost audio. So anyway, I was about to say, let's get started. So I was saying that the number 8 is abundance, but it can also be like not seeing how some situation could end, like not having a very imaginative view of the world. Like you understand patterns and how things go on forever, but you're not really seeing the way out of it. Like you just see an endless infinite cycle, and you feel a little hopeless. So let's see what pile number 3 needs to love themselves more. That is the focus of this reading. What does pile number 3 need to focus on to love themselves more? This card wants to be chosen along with that one and that one. Okay, and then at the end I will pull a few oracle messages for you. So, your first card, and I will not be reading reversals because it's the Capricorn full moon and I don't want to. So the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Swords. 3 of Wands. And the 5 of Pentacles. All right. So, pile number 3. There was something that led you to believe there was a 10 of Pentacles, pile number 3. And it was actually not that. It was the Five of Pentacles. And you feel like you have no other choice but to move ahead in a new direction. So this Three of Wands here says established strength. And the Knight of Swords is someone who is a very devoted intellectual communicator. There's a very detailed message to you about something not returning the full 10 of Pentacles you were promised. And you're feeling like you're a little overwhelmed, pile number 3, with the prospect that you might have to return home. The message to love yourself more, I'm seeing that it's okay that not every opportunity, everything that seems golden isn't necessarily that way once you crack it. So it might be golden and shiny on the outside, but it might be rotten on the inside. That's usually the Ten of Swords. Betrayal, feeling like this just is not working out. And with the 10, there's a finalization, the 10 of Pentacles, I should say. There's a finalization, pile number 3, that you feel betrayed by, like you had higher hopes and you feel left out. So this is material trouble. You feel left out in the cold in a way, like you're not being provided all the resources that you need to thrive. And I think you're headed in a direction right now that is confirmed by these cards to be a good direction. I think you're someone who has home on the mind, like home's where the heart is, but it's more than that. It's also like where the growth is, where the abundance is, right? You have the 8 with the 35. And you also have 8 here, kind of in your outcome zone, the 5 and the 3. And 2 completions with a beginning makes me believe that you had a golden opportunity that has been disappointing, since the 10s dominate the 1 in number of cards, that is. So let's get an oracle message, because I think you need confirmation that your life path is serving you well. Like you know who you can trust and who is backstabbing, no good, nobody, like you are able to discern very clearly. Yeah, this one wants to come out. So, wow. I think it was pile 1 that got that card as well. Purse, cost, and abundance. Interesting, because the 8. Hold on to your money. Life gets expensive. All you need is coming. Ooh, for Capricorn, full moon, that is the message we want to hear. Pile number 3. That is a very good sign that you feel left out. You feel like you might not have enough resources, but that's because you're wise. You're someone who retains your wealth and you know how to budget properly when you're struggling to make ends meet. So you're more prepared for looking for new opportunities than you might feel. Like you're embodying this Knight of Swords energy. So you might be an air sign or an earth sign. Yeah, let's get another card. Yeah, I'm getting this strong message that you are abundantly aware of material wellness, you know, like financial security and wellness in that regard. So this Capricorn full moon is very confirmative. Like, however you've been living, you've been doing it right. Okay. Even though you might be feeling betrayed, or like someone has totally broken your trust entirely, and isn't worth investing in, you were doing the right thing. Okay. Like, and continue looking for other opportunities to continue loving yourself. But just know that, like, it wasn't a major mistake. Like, you'll be able to come back from this because you are smart, pile number 3. So, okay. This card wants to be... Oh, pile 2 got this one. Speed. Go at your own pace. Take the long way around. So ride, and then race. Someone wants to compete with you. That is so weird. Okay. Let's get the last one and then I'll say something. Harvest, invest, and sustainability. Okay. So that's Yeah, that's also further confirmation. So rewards are coming, plan carefully for long term, and you have a reliable plan. It's exactly what I was thinking. You are someone who has the future on the mind, pile number 3. You are a planner. You are stable. And to continue loving yourself, just know that, like, remind yourself that you are bright, you are intelligent, you got this, and the Capricorn full moon smiles upon you, child of the night. Thank you so much for joining me during your reading. I hope it was helpful, and please subscribe and leave a comment if it resonated. I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.